the hope is that the whole system is sort of self-limiting. It would have worked better if, like, we had no conception that we would ever get anywhere close to $250,000.
Yeah,
so
no,
we
that's
were kind of
incredible.
expecting it
Congratulations,
to.
guys.
We were expecting it to self-limit a little earlier.
Yes. Yeah.
But hey, that's how it goes.
No, very cool. No, it's a great idea, and I love the theme to it. It's a lot of fun. So, and I love the fact that that it's effective too. So that's awesome.
So for those people who don't know, who are you and what do you do here?
Oh, I should probably announce. Yeah, I
here.
should probably announce myself. Well, my name's Sean Becker. I am the director of the online series The Guild, written by Felicia Day. And I've worked a lot in web video over the last couple of years, and done a lot of sketch shows, definitely just more comedy based. And so the big draw has always been the Guild, but then through that I've gotten to work on a lot of other projects. But it's all mainly online stuff. And I just recently finished working on a show for FearNet, who's launching a cable channel next year. So it'll be like the equivalent to what Comedy Central is for comedy. FearNet's going to be for horror, but they're going to have some comedic elements to it.
Nice.
So this will be it's like a horror-based sitcom, is what we're calling it. And so we just wrapped on that a few weeks ago, and that'll be out in April.
So we put up a blog post telling everybody that you were calling in, and some people have posted some questions that they would like us to ask you.
Sure.
So if we can just fire away. Now, there's a couple questions that we have to ask everybody. Our chat is very particular about, there's certain questions that they need every person who calls in's opinion about.
These are really important.
So, all right, first one. What is your stance on erotic Star Trek fan fiction?
I am pro erotic Star Trek fan fiction.
In the pro column.
Because it's hilarious. I have yet to see one, but I kind of figure out how that would go. What's the general opinion on that? That's what everyone's been asked?
Yeah,
Yes.
the general consensus has been pretty positive about the Star Trek
I would
fan
say
fiction.
it's actually pretty neutral. Like, a couple people have come out pretty decisively, but most people are like, like,
Well, it's one of those things where you're like, well, that's obviously not a thing. See, I'll check Google. Oh shoot, this does actually exist, and De5ertBus exists as well. So they, but no, I mean, so I'm assuming it's a Star Trek porn parody. I guess that's kind of the title.
They don't. There isn't any particular a particular Star Trek erotic fan fiction that they're asking about. I think it's just the general idea of it existing.
Oh, so this is like written. This is like novels and.
Yes.
and
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, of carrying on the Star Trek universe in a sexy, perhaps unconsensual manner.
Or a modern way, in a way. Things have loosened up, I guess. But yeah, why not? I mean, just to say that exists,
Now the other thing, you don't actually have to answer this right away, but we have a challenge. What part of how we do De5ertBus is we have people on the internet send us challenges, ask us to sing songs and do weird things, and for money. And one of the challenges that has been happening this year is somebody is going to pay us $5 for every fact that we collect from people who phone in.
Okay.
And so, if you want to think about some interesting fact, it doesn't have to be about anything in particular, just any random fact that you could, so we can add that to our collection.
Okay. So I'll just apply these, and they're not based off of questions.
No, that's the fact can be just anything.
Like, did you know that?
Uh-oh.
I'm not that interesting. No, hold up. I'm just gonna start writing stuff
really
down throughout this conversation. And I can just unload at the end of this conversation, right?
Well, we only
yeah,
need
that's
one,
fine.
we only need one per guest.
Yeah, we just need,
Oh,
we just
okay.
need
I
one
was
per
like,
guest.
damn it, I'm not that interesting.
One per guest.
Yeah, give me a second. It should be a good one, I guess.
Okay. Well, we'll do some other questions, and you can think about it.
Okay.
So there's some actually legitimate questions. What is it like to work on a web series